So I saw a survey where they were saying that like 40% of the public thinks that the assassination attempts on Trump were staged. And 40% of the people...
We're learning.
Wow.
No, but here's the thing. I saw Trump's cameo in Home Alone 2. He can't act. That's why there's no way it was staged. Did you see when he hosted Saturday Night Live? He couldn't stay in character for 10 seconds. There's no way it was staged. He can't. He's not that good of an actor. There's no way.
The ear doesn't lie, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Trump can't act. I mean, Trump is like, he makes Adam West look like Marlon Brando, for Christ's sakes. I mean, there's no way he could stay in character.
I mean, was fight good acting?
Oh, don't you think he would have blurted it out? The way he blurts things out, he would have blurted it out at some time. My guys covered it up. He would have just blurted it out. He wouldn't have been able to keep this quiet the way he brags. Right. And that's why I don't think there's no way it was staged. He would have fucked it up. He would have put his foot in his mouth at some point and gave it away.
It was the greatest getting shot in the ear.
It was. I was the guy.
Ever seen.
I was the best actor. I was better than Bruce Willis.
Yeah, but he doesn't talk about. He doesn't talk about the attempt at all, which is something that, in character, as himself, or in character, whichever, I feel like he would bring up. I feel like he purposely doesn't talk about it because he would trip over his own words and say it was staged.
I guess maybe you got a point. I don't know. I find it hard to believe they could have staged it, but I mean 3 times. But I guess anything's possible. I shouldn't say that because
the second 2 are lackluster compared to the first one. That was the good one.
Right.
JD Vance said something stupid right before the second one happened. Other than that, we have to do a patchwork assassination. The first one, that had some planning. That was like the Kamala. A week after the Kamala switch.
Guy actually got killed. The guy, the former fireman actually got killed.
A firefighter said it gives it a little bit of that 9/11 flavor, too.
That's part of the conspiracy theories. They made it about firefighters.
They purposely killed a guy. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
We're talking billionaires. We're not people to them. That's basically like saying they stepped on an ant to help sell the... Yeah,
but you're saying
assassination.
The guy who's they're screwing up. They're not handling the Iran war very well. The gas prices are up, but yet they were able to pull off this great scam. You know what I mean? I don't know. Are they smart enough to pull this off? That's the thing.
Somewhere somebody's going to come out and say, "Look."
Yeah, I don't know that they're smart enough to. I mean, especially the way the people turn on Trump and they go to the people he working for him, and all of a sudden they go and they turn on him. I know somebody would have gave it up.
Well, the firefighter was also a great example for what happens if you don't keep your mouth shut. So they got to sign an NDA.
I don't know. I guess I'm not saying anything's possible in this crazy world. I don't know. Trump, but I can't imagine Trump would have been that good at faking it, and the Secret Service agents, and that's why I think it was real. Remember that fat woman Secret Service agent who couldn't holster a gun? If they were staged, that wouldn't have happened. She would have been smoothly put a gun in. She would have been standing there stumbling around trying to get a gun in.
But the picture was so good with the flag, like him.
Oh yeah, it was.
Boy, that photographer knew exactly where to be.
It was right out of hot. Well, of course, they have cameras everywhere, which we just talked about in our last thing. Everything's on. There's always going to be a good picture of everything nowadays. There's never not going to be a good picture. Anything happens.
That wasn't a phone film. That was.
There's going to be a good picture somewhere. Somebody's going to have a picture. It's brutal.
Sorry, I am one of the 40.
I wish I could stage something that good and get attention. I really would get attention for the podcast. I wish I could fake something like that. I'll have Kensel run me over with his plumbing van. Maybe I'll get some. That'll get my views up or something. I don't know. Do something because
if you're not going to have photographers around to take the pictures.
No, we'll have somebody. I'll have Jim hiding in the bushes. We'll get something done. Plus, Kensel documents his whole life. What doesn't he have on camera? I mean. Right. John can't burp without putting out a post for the picture.
It's America's stupidest podcast. Think NPR for dummies. This is the McGonigal Podcast.